Welcome to our channel. Join us for fun quizzes and trivia that will challenge your mind. Let's dive into fascinating questions. What is the largest moon of Jupiter?
Ganymede.
What is the name of the telescope launched into space in 1990? Hubble Space Telescope. What is the term for the alignment of three celestial bodies? Conjunction. What is the name of the theory that predicts the eventual fate of the universe? Heat death of the universe. What is the primary gas in the atmosphere of Venus? Carbon dioxide. What is the largest known star by volume? Uy-Scuti. What celestial event occurs when the moon passes through the Earth's shadow? Lunar eclipse. What is the name of the spacecraft that landed on an asteroid in 2005? Hayabusa. What type of galaxy is the Milky Way? Spiral. What is the name of the largest moon of Neptune? Triton. What is the term for a comet's glowing tail? Coma. What is the name of the International Space Station? ISS. What is the name of the force that keeps planets in orbit around the Sun? Gravitational force. What is the term for a group of stars that form a recognizable pattern? Constellation. What is the name of the largest crater on the Moon? Aitken Basin. What is the name of the process that causes stars to shine? Nuclear fusion. What is the name of the first spacecraft to travel beyond our solar system? Voyager 1. What is the name of the famous belt of asteroids located between Mars and Jupiter? Asteroid belt. What is the name of the light emitted by a star?
Starlight.
What is the term for a rocky object that orbits the Sun? Asteroid. What is the name of the spacecraft that captured images of the solar system's outer planets? Voyager 1 and 2. What is the distance light travels in 1 year called? Light year. What is the name of the galaxy that is expected to collide with the Milky Way? Andromeda Galaxy. What is the name of the bright ring surrounding a black hole? Accretion disk. What is the phenomenon where stars move away from Earth, indicating the universe is expanding? Redshift. What is the name of the telescope that studies X-rays from high-energy regions of the universe? Chandra X-ray Observatory. What is the name of the process that occurs when a star explodes at the end of its life cycle? Supernova. What is the main ingredient of a comet's nucleus?
Ice.
What is the term for a moon's ability to create tides on Earth? Gravitational pull. What is the name of the region around a black hole where light can still escape? Photon sphere. What is the name of the first successful mission to Mars? Viking 1. What is the name of the gas giant known for its rings?
Saturn.
What is the name of the spacecraft that is currently observing the Sun? Parker's Solar Probe. What is the term for the dust and gas that form stars? Nebula. What is the name of the coldest region in space? Boomerang Nebula. What is the name of the invisible boundary of our solar system? Heliosphere. What is the primary function of the James Webb Space Telescope? Study distant galaxies. What is the name of the phenomenon that occurs when two stars orbit each other? Binary stars. What is the term for the explosion of a star that results in a neutron star or black hole? Supernova. What is the name of the area in a galaxy where most star formation occurs? Starburst region. What is the name of the planet known for having a tilted axis? Uranus. What is the largest known black hole? Ton 618. Which country is the largest producer of hazelnuts in the world?
Turkey.
How many seconds are in 5 minutes? 300 seconds. What is the hardest substance in the human body? Tooth enamel. What is the name of the line that divides the Earth into the northern and southern hemispheres? Equator. Which of the following metals is considered the best conductor of electricity? Silver. What is the color of the circle located in the center of the flag of Japan?
Red.
Which distance is greater? 1 kilometer, 1,000 m, or 100,000 centimeters? All are equivalent. Which planet is fourth from the Sun?
Mars.
Elephants are the only mammals that cannot jump. Is this statement true or false?
True.
We see lightning before we hear thunder because light travels faster than sound. Is this statement true or false?
True.
How many stomachs does a platypus have?
None.
What is the name of the acid that gives citrus fruits their strong flavor? Citric acid. Which country is the largest producer of coffee in the world? Brazil. Which hormone in the human body is responsible for regulating sleep-wake cycles? Melatonin. Which animal is known as the ship of the desert?
Camel.
Which species of bat is considered the largest in the world? Flying fox. What is the area between the eyebrows called? Glabella. Which animal represents the zodiac sign of Cancer?
Crab.
What area of physics studies phenomena related to light? Optics. In which country is the Leaning Tower of Pisa located? Italy. What gas becomes a superfluid when cooled near absolute zero?
Helium.
What is the name of the bone located in the center of the human chest?
Sternum.
What is the color of chlorophyll?
Green.
Which element has the highest melting point? Tungsten. How many colors are in a rainbow? Seven. What is the main ingredient in glass?
Sand.
How many planets in our solar system have rings? Four. What type of energy is produced by the movement of electrons? Electrical energy. Which organ is primarily responsible for filtering blood in the human body?
Kidney.
What type of animal is a dolphin? Mammal. In which ocean is the Bermuda Triangle located? Atlantic Ocean. Which planet is known as the morning star? Venus. Which gas is commonly known as laughing gas? Nitrous oxide. What type of rock is formed from volcanic lava? Igneous. What organ produces insulin in the human body? Pancreas. How many teeth does an adult human have? 32. Which country is the largest by area? Russia. What is the boiling point of water in Celsius? 100 degrees Celsius. How many continents does Africa touch? 3. What is the square root of 64?
8.
How many legs do spiders have?
8.
Who is the Greek god of the sea? Poseidon. What is the national flower of Japan? Cherry blossom. What is the hardest rock? Diamond. Which bird is often associated with delivering babies?
Stork.
What is the main language spoken in Brazil? Portuguese. What type of animal is a penguin?
Bird.
Who was the first president of the United States? George Washington. What is a baby kangaroo called?
Joey.
Which country is known for maple syrup?
Canada.
What is the main component of the sun? Hydrogen. How many stripes are on the U.S. flag? (13). Who is known as the King of Pop? Michael Jackson. How many bones are in the adult human body? 206. What is a group of lions called?
'Pride'.
What is the most common blood type?
'O'.
How many weeks are in a year? 52. Which gas do plants absorb? 'Carbon dioxide'. How many days are in a leap year? 366. What is the term for animals that eat only plants? 'Herbivores'. How many faces does a cube have?
6.
What planet is known as the Earth's twin? 'Venus'. What is the smallest unit of life? 'Cell'. How many months have 31 days? 7. What is the national animal of the USA? 'Bald eagle'. Who won the Oscar Award 36 times? 'Walt Disney'. Where is the International Court of Justice located?
'The Hague'.
What is limnology? 'Study of lakes'. What is paleontology? 'Study of fossils'. Who invented dynamite? 'Alfred Nobel'. Where is the headquarters of the United Nations organization located?
'New York'.
Which country gifted the Statue of Liberty to the USA?
'France'.
Which is the largest library in the world? 'Library of Congress'. Which country is known as the Land of a Thousand Lakes? 'Finland'. Which country is the leading producer of diamonds? 'Russia'. Which vitamin is responsible for blood clotting? 'Vitamin K'. Which country is known as the Land of Morning Calm? 'Korea'. Which is the busiest airport in the world? Hartsfield-Jackson Airport in Atlanta. Which city is known as the City of Seven Hills?
Rome.
What is the national sport of China? Table tennis. What is the national tree of the USA?
Oak.
Which is the highest peak in the Western Hemisphere?
Mount Aconcagua.
What is the expansion of NASA? National Aeronautics and Space Administration. What is the chemical name of vitamin C?
Ascorbic acid.
Which is the world's largest man-made lake? Lake Kariba. Who invented the thermometer? Galileo Galilei. What event marked the end of the Roman Empire in the West? The fall of Rome. What do you call a bowler who makes 3 strikes in a row?
Turkey.
What company was initially known as Cadabra? Amazon. What type of animal has 3 hearts? Octopus. What is the rarest and most expensive spice in the world by weight?
Saffron.
What was the name of the first computer virus? Creeper. Which animal has the largest brain relative to body size? Dolphin. In what city is the NFL Hall of Fame located? Canton, Ohio. Who was the first person to reach the South Pole? Roald Amundsen. Which artist has the most streams on Spotify?
Drake.
What is the difference between brandy and cognac? Cognac must come from a specific region in France. What is a group of pandas known as? An embarrassment. Who is the character Sherlock Holmes played by in various adaptations? Robert Downey Jr. What Netflix show had the most streaming views in 2021? Squid Game. What height is a regulation NBA basket? 10 feet. What is cosmology? Study of universe. Which is the world's most abundant metal in the Earth's crust?
Aluminium.
What is entomology?
Study of insects.
Who invented the kaleidoscope? Sir David Brewster. Who wrote the book, An American Life? Ronald Reagan. Which country is known as the country of copper?
Zambia.
Which is the largest producer of rubber in the world?
Malaysia.
What is the tallest tower in the world?
Tokyo Skytree.
Which city is known as the City of Gold? Johannesburg. Which country is known as the Emerald Island? Ireland. Where is the world's largest roller coaster, Ferrari World, located? Abu Dhabi. Who was the founder of the kindergarten education system?
Friedrich Fröbel.
Which is the oldest residential university in Britain? Oxford University. What is the last letter of the Greek alphabet? Omega. Which country is known as the land of setting sun? United Kingdom. What is the expansion of CFO? Chief Financial Officer. Which is the largest museum in the world? American Museum of Natural History. What is the name of the residence of the Queen of England? Buckingham Palace. Which is the largest dam in the world? Three Gorges Dam. What is the expansion of DSLR? Digital Single Lens Reflex. What is the study of humidity called? Hygrology. What is the smallest desert in the world? Cairncross Desert. What is agrobiology? Study of plant nutrition and soil yield. Who invented the safety pin? Walter Hunt. What is the expansion of UNIDO? United Nations Industrial Development Organization. Which country is known as the land of fire and ice? Iceland. What is the study of clouds called?
Nymphology.
Which country is known as the playground of Europe? Switzerland. Which country has the highest life expectancy? Hong Kong. What is the smallest unit of matter? Atom. What is the term for the study of birds? Ornithology. Who is the ancient Greek god of the sun? Apollo. Where did sushi originate?
Japan.
Who discovered that the Earth revolves around the sun? Copernicus. What is the largest Spanish-speaking city in the world? Mexico City. What river flows through the Grand Canyon? Colorado River. What is acrophobia, a fear of?
Heights.
Who performs the voice of Homer Simpson? Dan Castellaneta. How many bones are in the ear?
Three.
What mountain range separates Europe and Asia? Ural Mountains. How many stars are on the Chinese flag?
Five.
What is the fourth letter of the Greek alphabet? Delta. What art form is described as decorative handwriting or handwritten lettering? Calligraphy. What was the primary cause of the Great Irish Famine?
Potato blight.
Which country is credited with inventing ice cream? China. What software company is headquartered in Redmond, Washington? Microsoft. What year was the United Nations established? 1945. What is the name of the Japanese art of preparing and presenting food? Moritsuke. What does FIFA stand for? International Federation of Association Football. What company was originally called Blue Ribbon Sports?
Nike.
Who famously crossed the Alps with elephants on the way to war with the Romans?
Hannibal.
How many elements are in the periodic table? 118. Which planet has the most moons?
Saturn.
What country features a shipwreck on its national flag? Bermuda. What phone company produced the 3310? Nokia. What year was the first iPhone released? 2007. What is the outermost layer of the Earth's atmosphere called? Exosphere. Who is the director of the critically acclaimed film Parasite? Bong Joon-ho. What is the loudest animal on Earth? Sperm whale. Which country has the most islands? Sweden. Which planet in the Milky Way is the hottest? Venus. Which day of the week does the Jewish Sabbath begin?
Friday.
What is the process by which plants convert sunlight to energy? Photosynthesis. What is the highest rated film on IMDb as of January 1st, 2024? The Shawshank Redemption. What is the only continent with land in all 4 hemispheres? Africa. What is a word, phrase, or number that reads the same backward as forward?
Palindrome.
What country has the world's largest retailer? USA. How many minutes are in a full week? 10,080. Which country drinks the most coffee per capita? Finland. Which city is known as the Eternal City? Rome. What is the smallest U.S. state by area? Rhode Island. What is the name of the acid that is secreted in the stomach? Hydrochloric acid, HCl. North America and the Caribbean Sea lie to the northwest of which continent? South America. Which organ of the body produces the fluid known as bile? Liver. What body part produces the most keratin?
Skin.
Ozone hole was first discovered in the 1980s by British scientists over which region? Antarctica. Which of these is an airborne disease? Measles. Which plant has the highest protein content per gram?
Soybean.
Which country is the biggest importer of arms and ammunition in the world? Saudi Arabia. Which part of the human body has the greatest number of sweat glands? Palm of the hand. Which cells are called soldiers of the body? White blood cells. What is the result of the presence of greenhouse gases in excess? Global warming. Which blood vessels have the smallest diameter? Capillaries. What is the natural form of petroleum? Crude oil. Hepatitis is a general term for a disease caused by viruses. Which country does not have cryogenic engine technology?
Canada.
Heart is made up of which type of muscle? Cardiac muscle. SolarBees satellite was launched by which country?
Japan.
The stellar and solar source of energy is nuclear fusion. The vitamin that is most rapidly manufactured in our body is vitamin D. What is the unit used to measure the depth of the sea? Fathom. What is the acronym of PVC? Polyvinyl chloride. Which type of device is used to measure the diameters of stars and our galaxy, Milky Way? Photometer. Who won the Nobel Prize for his work on the photoelectric effect? Albert Einstein. Why does the sky appear dark instead of blue to an astronaut? No atmosphere. What portion of the moon is visible from Earth's surface? Up to 57%. 1 horsepower, 1 HP, is equivalent to approximately 746 watts. Which vegetables have the most abundance of vitamin A and C? Collards. What platform is the most often used for video game live streaming?
Twitch.
What feature did Instagram introduce in 2016 to compete with Snapchat? Stories. What does the yoga term pranayama refer to? Breathing exercises. What is the gestation period of a rabbit? (28 to 31 days). Which spice is known as Queen of Spices? Cardamom. What is a raid on Twitch? Sending viewers to another channel. Which breed of dog is known for its excellent sense of smell and tracking abilities? Bloodhound. What part of the brain is responsible for memory and learning? Hippocampus. What part of the body does an otolaryngologist specialize in? Ear, nose, and throat. What is a traditional serving size of an Italian espresso?
Anos.
What parent company owns both Instagram and WhatsApp? Facebook, now Meta. What is the main function of red blood cells? Carrying oxygen. What is the medical term for high blood pressure? Hypertension. The medical term for white blood cells is
leukocytes.
What is the title of the first Harry Potter book in the UK? Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Which herb is typically paired with lamb in Mediterranean cuisine? Rosemary. What is an otoscope used for? Looking into the ear. Who created the fictional detective Sherlock Holmes? Arthur Conan Doyle. What is the normal range for human body temperature in Celsius? (36 to 37). What type of fish is known for cleaning algae in aquariums?
Pleco.
The Heimlich maneuver is used to help someone who is choking. What is the function of the alveoli in the lungs? To exchange gases, oxygen and carbon dioxide. What does MRI stand for in medical imaging? Magnetic resonance imaging. How many chambers does the human heart have? Four. What part of the brain is associated with emotion and memory? Hippocampus. Which is the third largest ocean in the world? Indian Ocean. Ionian Islands is a part of which country? Greece. Where is the main hunting ground for blue whales located? Antarctic Ocean. Which mineral is needed for the generation of nuclear power? Uranium. In which country is Great Slave Lake located?
Canada.
Which scholar suggested that the Earth's origin is from gases and dust particles?
Osamijit.
Which is a renewable source of energy? Solar energy. When is the distance between the Sun and the Earth at a minimum? January 3rd or 4. What is the largest country entirely in Europe?
Ukraine.
Which country is known as the land of the midnight sun? Norway. Which continent has the most number of countries? Africa. Which country has the longest coastline in the world?
Canada.
Which city is known as the City of Canals? Venice. Which river is known as the Father of Rivers? Nile River. Which is the only continent without a desert? Europe. Which is the hottest place on Earth? Death Valley, USA. Which country is the largest producer of wool? Australia. Which continent is known as the Dark Continent? Africa. What is the largest peninsula in the world? Arabian Peninsula. Which country is called the Land of Thunderbolt?
Bhutan.
Which continent is known as the Island Continent? Australia. Which country is known as the Land of White Elephants?
Thailand.
Which country has the largest number of volcanoes?
Indonesia.
Which desert is known as the cold desert? Gobi Desert. Which country is known as the Sugar Bowl of the world?
Cuba.
Which is the highest lake in the world? Lake Titicaca. Which waterfall is the widest in the world? Cone Falls. Which strait separates Europe and Africa? Strait of Gibraltar. What is the longest mountain range in the world? Andes Mountains. Which country is known as the Pearl of the Indian Ocean?
Sri Lanka.
Which is the only continent without an active volcano? Australia. The planet with a faint ring other than Saturn is? Uranus. Which city is also known as the Manchester of Japan?
Osaka.
What is the southernmost capital city of the USA? Honolulu. Ocean has the highest average salinity rate. Let's think about where salt might build up the most. Atlantic Ocean. Where is day and night equal on Earth? Imagine a place where the sun's schedule barely changes. Equator. Where is iron mined the most? Australia and Brazil. What is the temperature at which condensation forms called? Dew point. What unit of distance is used in navigation? Nautical mile. Which planet was named after the Roman god Zeus? Think of a massive planet. Jupiter. Which volcano exploded in 1883 with a force of 200 megatons of TNT? Krakatoa. Which canal connects the Red and Mediterranean Seas? One of the most important canals for global trade.
Suez Canal.
Which layer of the Earth's atmosphere provides ideal flying conditions for jet aircraft? Stratosphere. The actual amount of moisture contained in the air is known as absolute humidity. The winter snow house of the Eskimo is known as a warm shelter created in one of the coldest environments. Igloo. Which country calls itself Nippon? Think of a country that's known as the land of the rising sun.
Japan.
Which city was once called New Amsterdam? Once a Dutch settlement, now one of the busiest cities. New York City. On which island is the Statue of Liberty located? An iconic symbol of freedom. Liberty Island. Which strait divides Morocco and Spain? A narrow passage that links the Atlantic with the Mediterranean. Strait of Gibraltar. Which country passes through both the equator and Tropic of Capricorn? A vast country in South America that spans two major lines.
Brazil.
What percentage of Earth's water is found in the oceans? Most of our planet's water is right here. 96.5%. Which country is often described as being shaped like a boot? Picture a country's outline kicking into the sea. Italy. Which is mainly responsible for causing discomfort to mountaineers? Lack of oxygen. India is part of which continent? Think of a continent known for its diversity and history.
Asia.
What is the continuous circulation of water on Earth called? A vital process that keeps our ecosystems hydrated. Hydrologic cycle. In which continent is the Dead Sea located? Known for its high salt levels. Asia. What are the two landlocked countries of the South American continent? Picture two countries surrounded by land in South America. Bolivia and Paraguay. Which calendar is universally accepted? A calendar most of us follow daily. Gregorian. Which country is the leading egg producer in the world? A country with a large agricultural industry.
China.
Which place has the record of the lowest temperature? Imagine a place colder than you could ever imagine. Vostok Station, Antarctica. The gap between birth rate and death rate per 1,000 mid-year population of a given region is known as natural growth rate of population. Which two countries are joined by the Bridge of No Return? North Korea and South Korea. Which is the highest mountain in Russia? Think of a towering peak covered in snow. Mount Elbrus. Humidity in the air is measured by a device used to measure moisture in the atmosphere. Hygrometer. Which is the driest inhabited place on Earth, known for its extreme dryness despite human presence? Atacama Desert. Which rays are absorbed by ozone in the atmosphere, a critical layer that protects us from harmful rays? Ultraviolet rays. Which is the largest reservoir of freshwater? Glaciers. What is the second deepest depth in the world? A deep trench beneath the Pacific. Tonga Trench. What is the oldest country in the world? One of the earliest civilizations in recorded history. Egypt. What is the total surface area of the Earth? A vast area covered by land and water. 510 million square kilometers. A country lying within the Arctic Circle with geysers is Iceland. In which direction does the Earth spin on its axis? Think of the direction in which the sun appears to rise. West to east. How many major tectonic plates are on the Earth? These massive plates are responsible for shifting continents.
7.
How long does it take the Earth to complete one rotation? A day, nearly, but not quite. 23 hours, 56 minutes. What alloy is created when tin is mixed with copper? A strong alloy used since ancient times. Bronze. Which is known as the Pearl Island, an island famous for its pearl industry. Bahrain. When was the Suez Canal construction completed? A monumental engineering feat of the 19th century. 1869. How many muscles are there in the human body? Pause for a moment to think about the complexity of the human body. There are approximately 639 muscles in the human body. Which country has the most Facebook users? Imagine how many people across the world use social media daily. India has the maximum number of Facebook users. Which country is the largest producer of platinum? Think about the industries that require rare minerals like platinum. Answer: South Africa is the largest producer of platinum. What is the average weight of the human brain? The human brain is an amazing, complex organ. The average weight of the human brain is about 1,370 grams. What is the average weight of the human heart? Consider how tirelessly the human heart works to keep us alive. The average weight of the human heart is approximately 300 grams. Which bird has the longest wingspan in the world? Imagine a bird soaring high with immense wings. The albatross has the longest wingspan in the world. A deficiency in which vitamin causes night blindness? Picture a vitamin deficiency affecting your vision at night. Answer: Night blindness is caused by a deficiency of vitamin A. How many bones are in the human body at birth? It's interesting to note that this number changes as we grow. Answer: There are about 300 bones in the human body at birth. What is the scientific study of the human body called? Think about the field dedicated to understanding the human form. The scientific study of the human body is called anatomy. What is the most expensive sport in the world? Consider the costs involved in different competitive sports. The most expensive sport in the world is Formula One. How long did it take to build the Taj Mahal? Imagine the dedication it took to construct such a monument. Answer: It took 22 years to build the Taj Mahal. When is World Family Day celebrated? Reflect on a day dedicated to celebrating families worldwide. Answer: World Family Day is celebrated on May 15th. What planet is located between Mars and Saturn? Visualize the order of planets in our solar system. Answer: The planet located between Mars and Saturn is Jupiter. In which country were the Olympic Games first held? Imagine the birthplace of one of the biggest sports traditions. Answer: The Olympic Games were first held in Greece. Which city is sometimes referred to as the pregnant city? Think about the intriguing nickname cities around the world hold. Answer: The city known as the pregnant city is Naus. Samsung is a major company based in which country? Samsung products are used globally, but where is it based? Answer: Samsung is a major company based in South Korea. In which country is it currently illegal to use the internet in some regions? It's surprising to think about restricted internet access today. Answer: It's illegal to use the internet in some regions of North Korea. How many people have walked on the moon so far? Consider how few people have had the chance to step on the moon. Answer: So far, 24 people have walked on the moon. What was the first metal used by humans? Think about the earliest materials humans learned to use. Answer: The first metal used by humans was copper. The Eiffel Tower is located in which city? Visualize this iconic structure and the city it represents. Answer: The Eiffel Tower is located in Paris. Which country is the largest producer of almonds? Consider where many of the world's almonds come from. Answer: The USA is the largest producer of almonds. What is the brightest planet visible from Earth? Look up into the night sky to see this bright celestial body. Answer: The brightest planet visible from Earth is Venus. Which country is the largest producer of silver? Think about the countries known for mining precious metals. Answer: Mexico is the largest producer of silver. What is the main gas found in the Earth's atmosphere? Picture the gases that fill the air around us. Answer: Nitrogen is the main gas in Earth's atmosphere. How many planets are in our solar system? Visualize our solar system and count the planets. Answer: There are 8 planets in our solar system. What is the main component of natural gas? Think about the gases we use for heating and cooking. Answer: Methane is the main component of natural gas. Which blood type is known as the universal donor? Consider the blood type used in emergencies for any patient. Answer: Blood type O is known as the universal donor. What does DNA stand for? DNA is a fundamental part of what makes us unique. Answer. DNA stands for deoxyribonucleic acid. In what state is the Grand Canyon located? Imagine the vast landscapes of the American Southwest. Answer. The Grand Canyon is located in Arizona. Which European country has over 200 volcanoes? Iceland. When is the Earth at its maximum distance from the Sun? July 4th. A large loop-like bend in a river is called? A meander. Where is the second highest mountain found? Pakistan/China. Which is the most populated city in Asia?
Tokyo.
Which is the smallest island in the world? Nauru. How deep is the Mariana Trench in the Pacific Ocean? (11,034 m). What is the difference between a solar day and a sidereal day? Solar day is longer than sidereal day. Which country has the longest coastline in Africa? Somalia. What does the Beaufort scale measure? Wind speed. What is the approximate age of the Earth? $4.54 billion years. One astronomical unit is the average distance between? Earth and Sun. Which country tops the list of uranium production in the world?
Kazakhstan.
The place of origin of an earthquake is called? Seismic focus. Which country is called the home of spices? India. What is an underwater mountain called?
Seamount.
Which method is used to measure the distance of a planet or a star from the Earth? Parallax. What is the shape of the Earth? Sphere. Formation of the ozone hole is maximum over which region? Antarctica. The approximate distance between the Earth and the Moon is? (384,400 kilometers), which is the world's narrowest and longest nation.
Chile.
Which country is the largest producer of cocoa in Africa? Ivory Coast. Which planet is comparable in mass and size to Earth? Venus. Which is the highest of all clouds? Cirrus. Which is the main island of Japan? Honshu. Which is the second most landlocked country? Mongolia. The process that leads to the formation of clouds is known as condensation. Name the river that crosses the equator twice.
Congo.
Which sea separates Australia and New Zealand? Tasman Sea. In which country is Glacier National Park located? USA. How can the age of the Earth be determined? Radiometric dating. What is a huge mass of ice called? Glacier. Molten rock below the surface of the Earth is called magma. The Red Sea is located between which two continents? Asia and Africa. Which is the second largest country in the world?
Canada.
The Ice Age ended about how many years ago? $11,700. How many countries share a border with Israel? Four. How many continents are there on Earth? Consider how Earth is divided into large landmasses. Answer. There are 7 continents on Earth. Which is the coldest layer of Earth's atmosphere? Picture the layers of the atmosphere far above. Answer. The coldest layer of Earth's atmosphere is the mesosphere. What is the largest city in South America? Consider which cities dominate the South American continent. Answer. The largest city in South America is São Paulo. What is the true shape of the Earth? Imagine Earth's shape based on scientific observations. Answer. The true shape of the Earth is an oblate spheroid. What is the snow line of the Rocky Mountains in the USA? Picture how altitude affects where snow can persist. The snow line of the Rocky Mountains in the USA is at 3,000 feet above sea level. What is the snow line on the northern side of the Greater Himalayas? Consider how high mountains can maintain snow year-round. The snow line on the northern side of the Greater Himalayas is between 5,500 to 6,000 meters. What is a light year measure? Imagine the vast distances between stars and galaxies. Answer. A light year measures the distance traveled by light. What is the tide with the minimum rise called? Picture the ebb and flow of tides along a coastline. Answer. The tide with the minimum rise is called low tide. Which metal salts are sensitive to light? Think about metals that interact uniquely with light. Silver salts are sensitive to light. Where was the great statue of Zeus located? Visualize the ancient world and where this wonder once stood. Answer. The great statue of Zeus was located in Olympia. What is the total length of the Great Wall of China? Imagine the incredible length of this ancient structure. The total length of the Great Wall of China is 21,196 kilometers. In which city is the Golden Gate Bridge located? It's a famous landmark known worldwide. You'll find it in San Francisco. Which fruit has seeds on the outside? Here's a hint. It's a popular choice in desserts. That's right, it's the strawberry. Which plant was grown for the first time on the moon? Think about what kind of plant might thrive in space experiments. Believe it or not, it was cotton. Which color can a squirrel not see? Consider the colors that some animals might have difficulty distinguishing. Squirrels can't see the color red. Which vegetable helps in increasing height quickly? This leafy green is well known for its health benefits. It's spinach that works wonders. In which country was the first human born? The cradle of humankind, you could say. That would be Africa. Which gas is found the most in the sun? Think about what element fuels the sun's immense energy. The answer is hydrogen. Which gas is filled in airplane tires? It's commonly used for stability in high-pressure environments. The choice is nitrogen. Which country was the first to ban tobacco? It was a bold step in public health initiatives. That was Bhutan. In which country is the black apple found? This unique variety is quite rare. It's grown in China. What type of animal is a seahorse? It's an aquatic creature with a unique way of moving. A seahorse is actually a fish. Which country is the origin of the game of chess? an ancient game of strategy and intellect. The birthplace of chess is India. What mineral is essential for healthy bones and teeth? Think about nutrients vital for bone strength. You need calcium. Which insect can lift up to 50 times its body weight? It's known for its incredible strength. That would be the mighty ant. Who invented the telescope? This invention changed the way we view the universe. It was Hans Lippershey. What is the standard taste of water? Imagine a sip of pure, fresh water. Water is actually tasteless, a neutral experience. How many lungs does the human body have? Consider what fills up when you take a deep breath. It's 2 lungs, working side by side. How many people are there in the world? Picture a crowded world map. The current population is over 7 billion, quite a lot of us. Which continent has the most number of countries? Think of a continent known for its diversity. It's Africa. Which is the most common non-contagious disease in the world? It's something many of us have experienced at least once. The answer is tooth decay. How many strings does a violin have? Picture the smooth sound of a classic violin melody. It has 4 strings that create its beautiful music. How many years are there in a millennium? Picture a long, long period, thousands of years. A millennium is 1,000 years. Which way is anti-clockwise, left or right? Imagine the opposite direction of a clock's hands. The answer is left, the reverse rotation. Which 2 parts of the body continue to grow for your entire life? Think of features that tend to stand out as people age. It's the nose and ears. They keep growing. Which country is the largest democracy in the world? Imagine a nation with a vast, vibrant population. It's India, the world's largest democracy. What is the instrument used to measure blood pressure? Picture a classic medical tool that wraps around the arm. That's the sphygmomanometer. Which color symbolizes peace? Think of doves and calm skies. White is the color universally associated with peace. Global warming is caused by the excess of which type of gas? It's a gas that plants breathe in but can be harmful in excess. The answer is carbon dioxide, a greenhouse gas. How many cards are there in a complete pack of cards? Think of a standard deck used for poker or solitaire. A full deck has 52 cards. What makes up approximately 80% of our brain's volume? Imagine a vital substance essential for all life forms. Water makes up the majority of our brain's volume. Which instrument is used for measuring wind speed? Picture a tool with spinning cups in windy conditions. That's the anemometer. Stars and Stripes is the nickname of the flag of which country? Picture a flag with a famous red, white, and blue design. It's the flag of the United States of America. Which language is used by the computer to process data? It's a very logical type of language. Computers use binary language. What does the SIM in the SIM card stand for? Think of what identifies your mobile number uniquely. It's the subscriber identity module, which is the first element on the periodic table of elements. Think of a common gas used in balloons. The answer is hydrogen element number 1. Which one of the following clouds is found at the highest level in the atmosphere? Picture delicate, wispy clouds high up in the sky. It's cirrus clouds. Which of the following is the lightest metal? It's a soft, silver-colored metal often used in batteries. The answer is lithium. In eye donation, which part of the donor's eye is utilized? Think about the clear, outer layer of the eye. It's the cornea that is used in transplants. The Yellow Sea lies between. Picture two countries in East Asia sharing the sea. It's located between China and Korea. Which fish is known for its ability to produce electric shocks? Think of a fish that can literally shock you. That's the electric eel. Which ocean phenomenon is responsible for creating massive underwater waves? Think of a natural disaster that starts underwater. It's a tsunami that causes those waves. What type of fish is known for its ability to change gender? This fish can transform as it matures. The clownfish can actually change its gender. Which sea creature has the most arms? Imagine a creature known for its many limbs. The octopus has 8 arms. What is the name of the famous underwater city in Greek mythology? This mythical city is said to be lost underwater. The answer is Atlantis. What is the primary source of food for most marine life in the ocean? Think of tiny organisms floating in the water. It's plankton, the foundation of marine life. Which sea creature is known as the vacuum cleaner of the sea? This creature sucks up things from the ocean floor. That would be the sea cucumber. How do sea turtles navigate during migration? They sense something deep in the earth. Sea turtles use Earth's magnetic field to navigate. What is the term for a group of jellyfish? It's a word that sounds playful and whimsical. A group of jellyfish is called a smack. Which river is the longest in the United States? Think of rivers that flow across multiple states. That would be the Missouri River. The Statue of Liberty was a gift to the United States from which country? Picture a country known for its art and romance. It was a gift from France. Who was the first president of the United States? The founding father with a prominent spot on the dollar bill. That would be George Washington. What is the capital city of California? It's not as famous as Los Angeles or San Francisco, but is central to state government. The capital is Sacramento. Which U.S. state is the only one made up entirely of islands? Think of a tropical paradise. That would be Hawaii. In which city is the Liberty Bell located? The birthplace of American independence. You'll find it in Philadelphia. Which U.S. state is known as the land of 10,000 lakes? Think of endless waters and outdoor escapes. That would be Minnesota. Which amendment to the U.S. Constitution guarantees freedom of speech? A key part of the Bill of Rights. It's the First Amendment. Which war was fought between the North and South in the U.S.? A major conflict over unity and freedom. That would be the Civil War. Mount Rushmore features the faces of how many U.S. presidents? Picture those faces carved into stone. For presidents stand tall there. Which U.S. state is nicknamed the Sunshine State? Think of sunshine, beaches, and theme parks. It's Florida. Who wrote the U.S. Declaration of Independence? A founding father with eloquent writing. That would be Thomas Jefferson. Which U.S. state was the last to join the Union? Think of islands in the Pacific. Hawaii joined last. Who is known as the father of the Constitution? A key figure in framing the government. That would be James Madison. Which state is famous for its maple syrup production? Think of a small but mighty state. That would be Vermont. In which year did the U.S. land the first man on the moon? Think of the space race era. It was 1969. Which U.S. state is known as the Peach State? Imagine orchards and southern charm. That's Georgia. The U.S. purchased Alaska from which country? A historic land deal with a snowy nation. It was Russia. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? A leader through tough times. That would be Franklin D. Roosevelt. Which U.S. state is known as the Bluegrass State? Think of lush, green landscapes. It's Kentucky. The Hoover Dam is located on the border of Arizona and which other state? Picture a massive structure in the desert. It borders Nevada. What was the first capital city of the United States? The first seat of power. It was New York City. Which U.S. state has the most national parks? Think diverse landscapes and scenic views. That would be California. Where is the Pentagon located? The heart of military operations. It's in Virginia. Which U.S. state has the highest population? Think of sprawling cities and sunshine. It's California. Who is the only U.S. president to serve more than 2 terms? A leader who held office in historic times. That would be Franklin D. Roosevelt. Which U.S. holiday celebrates the end of slavery? Think of freedom and unity. It's Juneteenth. What is the national bird of the United States? A majestic creature soaring above. The bald eagle, of course. The U.S. shares a border with which 2 countries? Look north and south of the U.S. It's Canada and Mexico. Which U.S. state is known as the volunteer state? Think of state pride and Southern charm. That would be Tennessee. Where did the Boston Tea Party take place? An event that stirred up history. It happened in Boston. The Grand Canyon is located in which state? Picture deep canyons and red rock. It's in Arizona. Which U.S. state is known for its potatoes? Picture fertile fields and a famous crop. Idaho grows plenty.